Hello and welcome to the Ultimate Racing League, sponsored by upshiftstore.co.uk and digitalmotorsports.com. So this is it, third and final race of round one from Sardegna, Road Track C. Let's get straight to the grid then, reverse grid this time. So in pole position we've got Potsy, we've got Ginger in second, Team Silver third, Pablo fourth, Lee Whip in fifth, Jim Bob sixth, D-Day seventh, Firepower eighth, Prime Machine ninth, Dan Bailey 10th, Hamza in 11th, Brody in 12th and Excalibur in 13th. Again, a mix of tyres for race 3, 15 minutes as you know. Let's do it. So Potsy, see if we can have a better race this time. Leading them off from pole, so revs are up, lights are on. Should be away. And away we are, there you go. And again, D-Day with a good start through the centre there, gets himself up to third already, but Potsy takes him away then. Team Silver second. Oh, Pablo going up the inside. If Pablo got there, don't know if he has. No, Prime's gone up there fifth though. Pablo did have a look. Brody though in sixth. So Potsy still out there in front. D-Day's got to second then with Prime straight right behind him in third. Lee Whip closely following him in fourth. With the teammate Team Silver in fifth. Brody trying to go around the outside in sixth. In fact, he's got himself into fifth now with Team Silver dropping back to fifth. And Brody's fourth. And there's a little banging and rubbing there. And Pablo gets through actually. So Pablo to fourth. So we're all going up, all bunched up here going into this final bend. Oh, and who's that going wide? I think that was Pablo, I think, was it? Ginger in 13th. Firepower 11th. Excalibur then. I think it was Jim Bob actually that just lost it at the last bend there. So Excalibur 10th, Potsy up to 9th then. Or down to 9th I should say. So from pole position, he's got himself down to 9th. So not a great start for Potsy, but thankfully he's only lap 2. So back up top then, looks like D-Day's going away with it. With Lee Whip second, chasing him down, Prime Machine third as well, not too far. Oh, a little jump there from D-Day. Not sure what that was. Perhaps it's a rabbit or something, not sure. So Lee Whip then second, Prime Machine third. Hard on the brakes. Oh, D-Day smokes the tyres. Brody goes out wide, Pablo gets him, so Pablo up to fourth, Brody back to fifth. With Hamza just dropping in behind him in sixth. Dan in seventh, chasing them down with Team Silver and Excalibur closely behind. In fact, they're all close behind, look at this. Freight train. Not even going to say the names, you can see them yourself, but there they are, look. All heading down to turn 1. Excalibur then. And look up the inside, and who's that gone off? And that was Brody, so Brody out in the sand. So that's going to lose him a few spots, which it has. It drops right away back down to 9th. In fact, might get 10th here because Dan's going to get him 2 into 9th place, Dan. He does. Jim Bob having a look, but no. Oh, he has got there actually, Jim Bob, but oh, that was a little bit of a rub there and it's knocked Brody off. So a little bit of a tag there between Jim Bob and Brody. Ginger in this 2. Brody drops back down to 12th after that. Firepower is right at the back now, so not sure there. Firepower. He's keeping out of trouble maybe, keeping his powder dry, and he'll come good as it progresses. Gets out on the dirt a little bit there. Plenty of time though. So back up top. Oh, look at this, Lee Whip now. Right on the back of D-Day, so Lee fancies this third and final race. Can he stay with D-Day? Can he get him? He's certainly in a good position, although don't want to be diving down there. I think his best chance is just to stay behind him. If he can stay close, get him on that last hairpin. Oh, and I just see Prime Machine go straight on into the barrier, so he's had an off. That's unfortunate. I want to stick with that battle up top though. I want to see what happens here. So Prime Machine's going to drop all the way back down to the back, I think. No, Lee's not far enough up, so D-Day survives for another lap in front. But these two are pulling away from the rest of the field, you can see. Not sure Lee's going to be quite as quick. There was a little tag there from D-Day. He's got his hazards going, so he's obviously saying, sorry pal, to Lee behind, so he must have done something, but I didn't notice it, so obviously it wasn't that bad. But it's good respect from the drivers. So Lee then, still hounding D-Day. I'm going to stick with this. It's a frenetic racing, this League 3. I mean, what can I say? Ultimate Racing League. What can I say? Absolutely superb. Oh, Lee looking strong in that McGann actually here in race 3. Does look very strong. So Pablo then in third. Can he stay there? Can he get himself a nice third place here in race 3? He'll be hoping that, of course, but there he's on his own now, so can he tag himself onto the front too? Hamza's not that far behind though. We've got this group of cars now. Hamza 4th, Excalibur 5th, Potsy 6th, Dan 7th. Can't talk tonight. I have to put my tooth back in. I keep falling out, I think. Dan up the inside though, Potsy. So Dan 6th then, Potsy there with Ginger. He's having a look as well. So Ginger's up the inside of Potsy too. He is. So actually Potsy's slowly making his way back through the field. So that's good for Potsy. Team Silver in 9th. Ginger on the inside of Dan. Oh, was that a little nudge, but that's fine. I think it was just two going round into one corner there, and it was just no space. So Dan sits behind him in 7th. So Team Silver. Oh, it's a bit of banging and rubbing there. It's all got a little bit congested there on the final bend. Potsy gets through, and then these three at the back. So a bit of banging and rubbing there between Jim Bob, Team Silver, and Firepower. The back of the pack, Firepower pulls out. Going to go up the inside. Can he get Team Silver? No, it's not far enough up. But Team Silver then still sticks behind Jim Bob with Prime after his big off. In 13th, trying his best to tag back onto the rest of them. As it's doing up front, let's go back and see. So, in fact, Lee Witt has just got past D-Day, so Lee takes up the lead. Pablo having a bit of this too, so Pablo, he's having a look to see if he can get himself to the second. Just got to take it easy, he's got plenty of time. No need to rush to get himself up there. Just get yourself comfy, get yourself in the groove, and just let them do the hard work, and it will come to you. But yeah, D-Day trying to chase down Lee, but Lee looking comfortable out there, and Pablo did have a look up the inside, did he? Oh, there's a little tag, and I think Pablo, well, in fact both of them have gone off. Pablo did tag D-Day there, just the back of his bumper, and spun him off. And yeah, I think he's going to wait. I think he should do, I think. And they're all piling through now. So Dan in 5th, Baldy 6th, Potsy 7th, Jim Bob 8th, Pablo back to 9th, Team Silver in 10th, Firepower 11th, D-Day in 12th. So Pablo has got a small penalty too. So to be fair, I think he maybe should have waited for D-Day there. I think he did, but maybe that's why he's got the penalty. Perhaps the game thought he should have waited as well. But anyway, D-Day having a look round the outside. Is he a Firepower? But he did, and D-Day has got that place back anyway. So D-Day goes past Pablo. So that was well done actually by Pablo in the end. Where it was possible, he let him go. So that's right the thing to do. So back up top then with Lee. And he's actually got nice healthy lead, there it is, look at that. Now that's opened up nicely for him. Can he take it to the end now, get a victory here in race 3? For Lee, be good to see Lee getting victory. Always good to see a different driver winning some of the races, and if he can stay where he is, with what, just over halfway of this race gone, it's looking comfortable, although I'm sure Excalibur's going to have a say in it, as well as Hamza. As these two chase him down, there's the gap. I mean, you'd think that the Aston Martin's probably got a bit more pace than the McGann, but on paper anyway, at least. So let's see. We'll come back to this a bit later on. So we've got Excalibur second, Hamza third, Dan in fourth. So Dan doing well to get himself back up to fourth. He's been in the wars a little bit. A lot of them have actually in this race, to be fair. It's been quite brutal actually in some places. So Broady fifth, Ginger sixth, Potsy seventh, but it's all action. That's what we want to see. Rubbin's racing as long as it's fair, and if it isn't, then you know you give the place back. That's all we ask. Potsy seventh then, Jim Bob in eighth. Team Silver absolutely flying up the hill there. Has he managed to stop it? He has. Didn't think he would. I thought he was going to go straight on, but a couple of them going wide. That's Ginger. Behind him, DJ I think went, and also Firepower. I think they all went a bit wide out there, but look at that. Cars, look at the gaggle there. My goodness. Prime Machine has got back a place on Pablo, so Pablo's dropped back. I think he dropped back having let D-Day go through and just lost his momentum a bit. So Prime, going to have a look at the Prime up the inside. Has he got there? He has. So Pablo. Oh, something's gone off there. Was that Firepower? And he has gone off again. And Firepower a little bit out of control. And yeah, it's not going to help his cause. In fact, he might drop to the back here because I think both Pablo and Prime are going to get past him. And they do. So little mistake by Firepower, which is unusual. But yeah, he's dropped back down to the back. So Excalibur second, Hamza still in third. With Lee still there out in front. I think they are slowly catching him. But whether they've got enough laps to actually catch him, I don't know. Or time, I should say, not so much laps. But you never know. Small mistake by Lee, and they're going to be on him. I'm going to stick with this because Hamza looks like he wants that second place. So let's stick with it. Looking pacey in that Tenza. Ball dives to the inside, does he? Does he get there? He doesn't. Good try though, and Excalibur goes out in the dirt, so that's going to help Hamza get past him. He's going to be on the inside, and he does get there, so great move. Actually, it's good racing between them two. So Hamza gets up the inside, second place for him now then, with Excalibur third. So it's a good little battle here for them podium places. It's pretty much sorted unless Dan can do something, but Dan is a little way back from them. I haven't said that, there's still a bit of time left, so you never know. Broady fifth, trying to chase him down. Potsy up to sixth, so Potsy doing well to get back nearly up to the top five. Some good points if we can stay there. Ginger seventh. Closely followed by Team Silver in eighth. Jim Bob behind there as well in ninth. Classic racing at this terrific little track. Oh, Team Silver. Oh. Did bother just went flat out there. Well, he is flat out through there, but just lost it a little bit, but he keeps it. Jim Bob trying to go around the outside. Does he get there? He does, and wow, and he did get there. So Jim Bob with Ginger goes up the side. It's neck and neck across the line. Team Silver just watching this. They'll pick up the pieces if anything goes wrong. So Jim Bob then up the inside of Ginger. I think he's got him. He has. Or has he? Is Ginger going to go around the outside? No, Ginger's too deep. Gets himself on the dirt and that, so that's going to lose him a couple of spots because, yeah, he does. Drops him back down to ninth. Gets him behind Team Silver. So Pablo of Firepower still at it for 10th and 11th. Pablo, Firepower coming up the inside. Has he got there? He hasn't, I don't think. No, not far enough up. Prime in 12th. D-Day in 13th. So D-Day, what's he doing back there? Oh, and Prime loses it again. And D-Day must have had some big issue because, in fact, did he touch Prime? He must have, because he is waiting, he's slowing down. So, perhaps not been his best evening after all, D-Day. He's been involved in a couple of incidents. No one's fault, but wrong place at the wrong time in some instances, and you know, you get yourself tangled up, and that's the result really. But you just have to crack on with it. So, in fact, Prime's come in, so he's got an issue. He's obviously got an issue somewhere along the line with the car. D-Day, not sure was he's let's have some dirt on the tyres, just trying to get rid of that. So let's go back to the top then as we come into the final lap. In fact, we'll have one more lap. So Lee is still in front, but look at the gap now between himself and Excalibur. That is close now, coming down to this final lap. With Hamza not that far behind, but he's just dropped off a bit. I'm going to stick with these, I think, for the final lap, because Excalibur looks like he's on a mission to try and get the win here, which sounds obvious, but obviously with the gap that there was, he's clawed that back, and with this being the final lap too, although it's a short lap, you can get onto the back of Lee. He's got every chance, especially down that last bend. If you can get close enough, he might get victory. He's certainly pushing in the Aston Martin, right up behind Lee now. So what can you do? Can you get him up here? I don't think he's close enough, is he? Sorry, switch camera. No, he's not. So Lee finally gets around this final bend okay. Should have victory here with Lee. It's been close to the end now. It was closer than what I thought it was going to be in the end. Oh, in fact, he got a good drive out there. Now, does he get him? So Lee, I think he's just about going to hold him off. He does. So congratulations to Lee. First for Lee. Excalibur second. Hamza third. Dan Bailey, good fourth for Dan. Brody in fifth. Potsy coming in sixth. So good finish in the end for Potsy. Team Silver seventh. Jim Bob in eighth. We've got Pablo 9th, Ginger in 10th, D-Day, and then Prime Machine rounds it all off. So that's race 3, and hope you enjoyed that tonight. Catch me again for the next round, and yeah, I'll catch you soon. Thanks for watching.